Bill O'Reilly here, Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening across our nation. The virus is now the third leading cause of death in America. 3 in 10 workers already losing wages due to the disease. 15% of the NYPD calling in sick. Putin sends medical equipment to the USA. Democrats may delay their national convention. Also ahead, there is talk on the Democratic side of running Andrew Cuomo for president. But first, new stats from the CDC revealing the virus is the third biggest killer in America. The contagion now causing the deaths of 748 people a day, behind cancer at 1,600 and heart disease at nearly 2,000. The White House projects the pandemic death toll will rise. A study says 28% of workers have already lost wages during the contagion. An additional 16% report being furloughed or fired as businesses shut down in all 50 states. 200 million Americans currently under a stay-at-home order for the next 30 days. 3 million filed for unemployment insurance in the last 2 weeks. More than 1,000 uniformed police officers in New York City have the virus, with 4,000 more calling in sick. That's about 15% of the force. At least 5 members of the department have died since the illness began in February. Russian President Putin sending medical equipment to the USA. The Kremlin previously dispatched life-saving supplies to Italy. Russia currently says it has just 3,500 cases of the disease and 30 fatalities, but you can't really believe that, as Putin controls the information flow. Also, Vlad's generosity towards Americans comes under public relations, not humanitarianism. Democratic Party leaders discussing changes to its national convention this summer in Milwaukee. Joe Biden telling reporters it's unlikely the event can go ahead as planned. Insiders are considering digital voting, mail-in ballots, even phone conferencing to decide the party's nominee for president, which may not be Mr. Biden. Directly ahead, why do I say that? One name, Andrew Cuomo, as the O'Reilly Update continues from coast to coast. You know me as a news guy, but today I'm a science guy. I've accumulated my share of aches and pains over the years, which started my quest for a natural solution. I found it in Omega XL. The stuff works, and it has 30 years of research to prove it. Omega XL is a powerful natural anti-inflammatory supplement that helps relieve joint and muscle pain. There's nothing like it. Omega XL has health benefits way beyond joint comfort. Here's another reason I take Omega XL. Research shows that it can rebalance inflammation in the body and promote a healthy immune system, vitally important. So, please do 2 things today for yourself. Stay close to your loved ones and order Omega XL, the supplement that can deliver pain relief while improving your overall health. Order now and get a second bottle absolutely free of charge. Please go to omegaxl.com/bill. That's omega, the letters xl.com/bill. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Will Joe Biden make it to the finish line? As I have previously reported, there are discussions among Mr. Biden's family and friends that his mental acuity may be an ongoing problem. These discussions have not led to any conclusions thus far, but high-ranking members of the Democratic Party are also being consulted. If the former vice president continues to decline in public, that is, continues to make misstatements and look befuddled, the party will have to look elsewhere. And one name is now emerging as a consideration: Andrew Cuomo. The governor of New York is 62 years old, born in Queens, son of former New York governor, the late Mario Cuomo. Andrew Cuomo received a BA from Fordham in 1979, law degree from Albany School of Law in 1982. He served as Secretary of Housing and Urban Development under President Clinton from 1997 to 2001. He was the Attorney General of New York State from 2007 to 2010. He is the 56th governor of New York and has held that office since 2011. There are no term limits for governors in New York. Over the years, Andrew Cuomo has moved sharply left. He signed the toughest assault weapon ban in the nation, period. He makes it very difficult for citizens to even own guns. His quote, "No one needs 10 bullets to kill a deer," so he has banned high-capacity magazines for rifles. Taxes, New York has the highest in the nation, and Governor Cuomo wants even higher tariffs on wealthy residents and major corporations. That has led to hundreds of thousands of affluent New Yorkers moving out of the state, even while many migrants move in. That drops the tax receipts to Albany, and billions of dollars of debt is the result. On abortion, anytime, for any reason in New York State, Governor Cuomo signed New York's Reproductive Health Act in 2019. Some Catholics urged Cardinal Dolan to excommunicate the governor. That did not happen. Said Cuomo, quote, "So I'm a Catholic governor. I'm going to make you all Catholics. No birth control. You have to go to church. No abortion. I accept the church's teaching on abortion. Must I insist that you do?" Bail reform. The governor signed a bill allowing many criminals out of jail immediately. Then crime immediately went up. Robberies 32%, car theft 61%, burglaries 18%, and a variety of violent crimes rose as well. On the pandemic, there is no question that Governor Cuomo has been a calm and articulate voice. He is featured on the networks and cable news operations every time he holds a press conference. That never happened before to American governors. However, New York is the epicenter of the virus, and Governor Cuomo gets a lot of airtime. Also, reporters do not challenge him as they do with Donald Trump. So all in all, Andrew Cuomo is on the horizon for the Democratic Party. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve that message by actually writing it. For more news analysis, please visit BillO'Reilly.com. In a moment, something you might not know. It's shocking that your home can be stolen easily. Deborah learned that brutal lesson when thieves found her home's title online. They then forged the document to appear she sold her house, but she didn't. The criminals borrowed thousands using Deborah's home equity. She didn't even know she was a victim until foreclosure and eviction notices arrived. She spent a fortune trying to get her home back. The FBI now calls home title fraud one of the fastest growing crimes, but you can avoid a possible nightmare by protecting your home with Home Title Lock. Neither your homeowner's insurance nor your bank protects you. For pennies a day, Home Title Lock will. Find out if you're already a victim of home title fraud. So please register your home at HomeTitleLock.com and enter BILL, B-I-L-L, for 1 month of free protection. That's BILL for 1 month free at HomeTitleLock.com. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Doctors believe the pandemic will likely cause a major mental health crisis in America, creating a spike in depression, anxiety, and lack of sleep. Dietitians also say the disease will spark a nutritional problem across the country. With all the fear surrounding the illness, some folks are turning to their favorite comfort foods. So here's what's on the menu during the pandemic. According to Harris polling, during stressful times, more than 25% of us are ordering spaghetti and meatballs, the dishes most popular in the Northeast and Louisiana. In New Orleans, folks add sugar to sweeten the sauce. Next up, fried chicken. The southern favorite is enjoyed in all 50 states, even Hawaii. But be careful, the average dish of just 3 pieces of poultry can pack more than 1,000 calories. Cheeseburgers are the third most popular item during the national disaster. Most Americans consume 155 burgers a year. Sales at fast food restaurants like McDonald's are up double digits during the current crisis. Number 2 on the list, pizza. People under quarantine in states like New York, California, and Illinois are eating slices in record numbers. Papa John's even hiring thousands of new drivers across the country to keep up with delivery demand. One restaurant on Long Island now offering a Fauci slice featuring clams and white wine sauce in honor of President Trump's chief virus doctor. Finally, the biggest seller of all in the marketplace right now, booze. According to one Gallup survey, 65% of Americans consider themselves regular alcohol drinkers. Doctors predict that number will rise in the weeks ahead. Most popular beverage during the national shutdown, tequila, followed by beer and wine. Liquor stores also reporting big sales in high-proof spirits for those making their own hand sanitizer. And here's something else you might not know. While the sales of Oreo cookies and pretzels are up 37%, kale, the vegetable kale, is way down. Bloomberg reports consumption of the leafy green, which is very healthy, has plummeted since the contagion began. Back after this. There are thousands of abandoned animals in the USA that need our help. I am partnering with Delta Rescue, the largest no-kill care-for-life animal sanctuary in the world. Founded by actor Leo Grillo, who left Hollywood to devote his life to saving abandoned animals. Delta Animal Sanctuary is a one-of-a-kind rescue unit. They are staffed by trained attendants who look after each animal, providing them water, treats, toys, and affection. Support Delta Rescue and put your legacy to work. Each life-saving gift helps Delta fulfill their mandate to rescue and care for animals. Request a free estate planning package at deltarescue.org/bill. For a limited time, please watch The Rescuer for free only at deltarescue.org/bill. The Rescuer is an award-winning documentary about Grillo's 2-year rescue of a family of 21 dogs abandoned in the wilderness. deltarescue.org/bill. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.